Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I come on here today because I was going to show you this bit that I did on the cover. I don't know whether I had actually showed you how much I'd done on the cover yesterday, because I did a video and I actually didn't do a video. There wasn't nothing on there. So here I am to show you what I put on here, the end result, okay? Because you know me, I just have to change things. I can't if I don't like it. So I do like the puss cat. There's a piece of this coming off here. Look, this is a piece of handmade paper actually on there. It's really nice. You can see through it, so you can see the music. I put this up here on the top. You can do a bit of writing on the back. There's that bit of die behind there, and I put that in there like that, and that's the cover of the journal thingy I've made. Okay, so there we are. So now today I'm going to show you how I made these things that I did for the challenge that they've got on. Nat Williams has got on her paper possibilities thingy. Sorry, Nat, I can't remember what it's called. And he actually invited me to go to this. I didn't say I was going to, but I thought, oh, I've got some of that stuff just about here, so I'll have a go. So I put on some of these bits and pieces, okay? This is a cone shape, and then there's flowers in it, and this was done by G. Kerr, and she's really does a lot of really nice little bits and pieces that she makes, and really beautiful work. So I had a go, and this was my what I come up with, these two here. I'll take a picture of those and put them up, but I'll make you one now and just show you, because it's not hard and it's really interesting. And if I can remember, I'm going to put the links to the other things for you. Now I've got a piece of paper here that I already made into a cone, but I'll just do another one because I did mine just very simply. I didn't roll mine or anything like that. I just folded it over. I hope there's nothing too untoward on this. Is a Sherlock Holmes, the Sherlock Holmes book. When you cut out things out of book paper, you just don't know, do you? So I like that edge there, see? So when I made this, I just made sure that was on the outside. But I might put a little bit of ink up on the edge of these, eh? Put a little bit of ink on this. It's very vintage looking, isn't it, this sort of thing? So I think it's quite nice. I like it. I'll put some of that on this one. In here. So we're in Australia today and it's raining, and I just, I don't know, not happy, because I have to go out tomorrow. It's very important that I do, got stuff all over me, and it looks like it's not going to ease up, and that's not a good thing. So if I put that up there like so, I just cut out a piece of paper, you know, I didn't do anything flash. She rolled hers and it turned out really nice. Mine's a bit skew. It's a bit off to the side, but I don't mind that. And then I can put the other bits up there. You know, you can do it any way you want to, because it's your thing, isn't it? Okay, so it's a cone shaped, and that's what we're after. Put a bit of glue on that. Put some... No, a bit more on that bit. Missed that bit there. I miss a bit. It's sort of not that cold here, I suppose. You can't see the sky for the what do you call it? It's a really bad overcast. It's cloud. You can't see anything for the clouds. But anyway, so you got this open bit here, so you can actually tuck stuff down in there. All right. Bit of ink on that. Now I have all the bits and pieces just here because I was using them earlier and I just brought them in. I was out in the lounge room, see, with all this stuff. This was out there with me because I was doing some other things while I was going to anyway. Like I said yesterday, sometimes I don't get started on these other things. So let me see, what have I got here today I can use in this? Is there anything particular in here that I want? Something different? Okay, so I can't remember how to open the box. I've actually got something stuck in the side of it, so that won't come out. This side's open alright. I've got him. Alright, so that's... I've got some of these little flowers in here. I don't know if I want anything out of this one. We'll leave it, so we'll just see what happens. See if we've got enough. We could have enough stuff here to cover this. We're sure we do. Okay. I do like this though. I'd really like to... I'd like to get something off there. I'd have to take one of those off, eh? I had a big box of flowers and I had to give them to Jeremy. It was a bag, could have been a bag or a box, and I had a whole heap and I put it out in the shed and the mice got in. He said there was pee all over the back, and I don't want anything that's got pee on it, thank you very much. So that went out. That's gone to the dump a few weeks ago now. So anyway, them little rotters, they destroy everything, don't they? This is really nice, isn't it? It looks really pretty. You can hardly see what's under there now because you've got all this bling and stuff on it, eh? Well, the other one's the same. I don't know, we might put a bit of this here in it, I think. A bit of this here. You can use cheesecloth. Sonya, you remember the name of that? I do. I'm going to associate it with cheese, and that's how I'll remember it. A shocking memory when it comes to some things I have. Now my mojo's just gone out the door, you know, and now it's got wet because it's raining. Because I'm sorry, I've just not, you know. So today that's why I'm doing this, because it's something that I can do that I don't have to think about what I'm going to do. I know that sounds weird, but it's all true, I tell you. Now all I did was just tuck that down in there. Just tuck it in there like that. And put it out over the front as well. And if you've got a stem on what you're doing, because some of the flowers you used was too much glue there, Sonya, was they had stems on them because they were paper ones. I think that's what I lost, me paper ones. I think I lost me paper flowers. They were in that basket. I don't know, or bag or whatever it was. I don't remember whether I had them all in there or not. I might have had some inside. Now I've got glue for everywhere, haven't I? I'll be able to stick something on that as soon as I can find a bit to put on there. I've pulled these ones apart because I do that. I pull the pieces off so I can have little petals and things. And that. And I've got this big one here. These are nice, aren't they? These ones, these roses. Easy as anything to make. I'll show you that in a minute anyway. You can make your own roses. Here's a yellow one. All right, what else? I need a leaf. So I've got this colour leaf here. Oh well, I sorted out that box today. Ah dear, and I must have put them in the other one. Hang on. I need a bit of green. I like a bit of green. Now, as per usual, these went together really easy when the camera wasn't on. Something happens when you turn on the camera, doesn't it? Here's a pink one. I think I'll go with the light pink leaf on it. It doesn't matter what I put behind there. This looks nice. They look really good, don't they? Okay. Now let me see. We'll have some green behind that. I think that makes it a big difference, don't you reckon? And then the pink behind there, like that. And I'm going to put it down in there. Now, what do you reckon? I'll have to sit there and look at that. Okay, this one. Maybe it needs a bit more something. I'll just do this part first. Cut this off with... Nobody watch me. Please don't watch me what I'm doing. There you go. Now, I'm going to put the leaf in here because it should stick on that glue, because there's a lot of glue there. It should stick on that bit of glue. Right, now see, it doesn't matter if that doesn't go right down there. Nobody's going to see that, are they? Only you and me know about that. Okay, so what about this sort of leaf behind it. No, it doesn't look right. You're going to have something a bit different to that, Sonya. I don't know. If we're going to put anything, no, what's this one? There's a leaf in a red, no, that's too wrong. That's wrong. Shame these were so big. And I did have a heap of them in something. I know I still got them in here too. I just have a feeling, you know, I've still got them in here somewhere. But we're not going to worry about that because, you know what, we looked yesterday for ages and ages for the knit needles. They were about 2 feet away from me, in eye level and everything. We didn't see them, but I found them, so I'm really pleased about that. It was like another episode of the Where Did Me Brush Hooks Go? It was fair dinkum. Okay, so if we put that there, and then a little something, I like these bits down the front. I think they make it really work. I do. Which way is this? This come off a child's head thing, didn't it? A scrunchie or something, I think. I don't... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody sent it to me, but I think I got a hair scrunchie. You know, because you just take the elastic off it and you've got what's the name, a decoration. Bit of this, not too much now. Keeps falling out really fast. Okay, dookie, okie dokie. Put that on there like that. And I will leave the leaves coming out over the top. I'm going to put this on here, but I'm going to cut it a bit off, give it a bit of a trim. So you can put actually these have got paper clips behind them too. And I haven't put mine behind there yet because I didn't have any paper clips out there with me. Because this is actually a paper clip, which is really cool. She comes up with a lot of really good ideas for putting in your journals. Really good ideas. She's a very, very clever lady. Okay, so that's going to go there. This has been stuck on something else by the seams of things, and I've just taken it off, but I think it'll look good on there, don't you? It's going to be working. It'll be working. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Definitely need something on that to stop all that happening. I'm going to end up with no glue in there in a minute. We want that leaf to go over the top. That one needs to go over the top, and that one can go in there like that. I bet you that's the fastest you've ever seen me make anything for a long time, or ever. Right, and you've got glue all over it. You get back up there and stick down now. That's the way. Come there and stick down. There's a cone under there, people. I suppose you can see this bottom bit, so that's something. Okay, so that's all coming unstuck, but I'm not going to worry about that until it dries a bit, because look, it's all coming off of my hand. Hang on. I'm going to use these things. I'm naughty doing this, but it'll come off. The glue will come off it. The glue will come off it. So there you go. So now I've got these 3 little ears, and all you have to do now to put the paper clip on the back is hang on a minute, if you give me 2 seconds I'll show you how to make that rose. If you don't have any, all you need is a piece of ribbon in the ribbon box, which is avoiding me now. Okay, righto, nobody panic, I'll find some here somewhere. Must be something on a bit of ribbon. Can't do it with that. Oh dear, oh dear. I want to show you how to do this because somebody might not have one of them flowers. And sometimes I've had mine forever. I've had them forever and ever. Where's the ribbon box? Here we go. This has got really nice ribbon in, so this will look really good. Okay, so that's it. That'll work. Oh, I like this. This will work just to show you how to do it. But you can use any sort of ribbon. It just depends on the idea that you're looking for, right? So I need something that I can show you how it's going to work, but I want to show you this sort of one too. So, and I say this sort of one, this one here's got wire in the side of it, okay? I might have pulled out some of the wire, but see how we go. I'm going to cut that off there so it doesn't want to come under. Right, now we need a good bit. We need a good bit, but I don't want to waste it. Okay, so say about 8 to 9 inches worth, okay? Now, you put a, I'm over here, aren't I? So I should work over here. That's what I do. Okay, so I'm covered in glue, but you fold it in half like that, and you go back again. You know how we used to make streamers when we were kids? And to put at Christmas time or on for parties or anything, that's all you do is go back from one side to the other, one side to the other, one side to the other. So this is a folded rose. Well, see, that's what this is. This is a folded rose, but I didn't make that. It was bought that way, okay? So now you get both your ends here in your hand, right? But only pull on one and pull it down like this. Hang on to everything. And I think it might work better with the one that's not got wire in it, because it's not working very good with this one, is it? Yeah. Okay, let's try the one with no wire. Don't use the wire. Okay, let's try this one. It might be easier to pull through because it won't have wire on it. Okay, that way, that way, that way. I used to make these by the heaps ones. When I say heaps, I did them a bit when I was doing ribbon embroidery. Okay, so now let that go. Get hold of the bottom of it. Don't let it all go. This is coming untwisted. Okay, let's pull it down. Just pull one. Just pull one down. And you've got your folded rose. Look at this. See? There we go. Oh, I'm not even in the shot. This is not good. We're going to have to do that again, aren't we? Can you see that? Probably doesn't look as smashing as what we'd like it to be. I might need you to use a bit more. Let's do it again. It's not good for, it's not fold, because it's very stiff too. I'm going to try it with a bit of seam binding here in a minute. Okay, now the ribbon can go like that way, that way, that way, that way. Keep hold of it really tight. Maybe that's my point too. I'm not really a bit reckless with it. You've got the two bottom bits there, see, right? So take the shortest bit, I will this time, instead of the longest piece, and I'll just hang on to the bottom bit, and I'll pull it down like this through here until you feel like you've got some sort of a rose idea. Some places, because it's green too, it's not looking that rosy, is it? The more you go, the less it is there, of course. Right, so let's try a bit of seam binding, see how that works. I might do a bit better job with this. And then, of course, you can cut off your tail here and use that for something else, right? If you want to. I'll try this. You can do it with fabric as well. All you need is a strip of something. And it just depends to see what you've got, how it works and how wide it is and all that sort of thing. So a bit of practice and that's a good idea. Just to... Actually, I think I used a lot thinner ribbon when I was first doing these. I've got a feeling I did a lot thinner ribbon. I just needed to show you how to do this though, because it's up to you whether you want to make one of these, and then you'll have a nice flower. So hang on to both the bottom ones and just let that fly up there. Okay, so we'll pull down the shortest one first. Should be developing into a rose any minute now. There you go, that worked a lot better, didn't it? See? There you go. There you have a rose there. Where am I? And all you need to do now is to hang on to that and put a stitch through there. Because I'm not going to take it down any further, that's far enough. Put a stitch through it. Should say right. Cut this off. I'm a bit rough with this, aren't I? And now I've got something stuck to me thingy. I hope that wasn't me thread I cut off then. I might have wanted to take that a bit further. you can tuck this under, you know, it's all movable. If you don't really like it being out that far. Oh, crikey. This is because of the glue I got stuck to me. This is what's happening from that. It's all the glue I got stuck to myself. And because I haven't made these for years and years and years and years and years, when I seen that one, I just thought of it, see? Come up through the centre of it. And go back down. It's very pointy, isn't it? Yes, well, we can sort of fix that, I reckon. I think I can fix it. I'm not going to accept that. I'm not going to accept this. Yeah, because it's very soft. I'm not very sure about this. I told you my mojo's gone, didn't I? I told you. It's gone outside and got all wet. I haven't been, I've got things on my mind, you know. There's so much stuff still going on. This year's been really weird. I've got to wait all this time for the gynaecologist to bring me back. Where's the top of this? Have I mucked it up that bad I can't even tell? Probably doesn't look anything like a flower now, does it? Okay. Yeah, so he's had laryngitis and couldn't ring me back, and then I've got a appointment tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock for my chair sitting again for the lounge room. I need some thinner ribbon. Seriously, I do. Where's the box with that? No, that's not right. There was a box round here with stuff in it. Where was it? With embellishments in it. I don't think I took it out. I don't think so. I think it needs to be thinner and stiff. It'll work if you practice. It'll work if you practice. It's just, that's all it takes is a bit of practice. I'm not even going to cut this one off yet. I might have to. I don't feel like cutting all my stuff up, but anyway. Have a go at them. No, that's not going to work. Ah, dearie me, peoples. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking that I was going to show you how to make that. But I want to. I want to show you how to make it. I must have a piece of... If I wasn't looking for that ribbon, I'd have some. Because I'm looking for it, I haven't got it. And I just want some satin stuff. I don't want this one here. It's too soft. It's not setting them down properly. It's too soft. And I have the biggest box of it over here. But I can't see where the box has got to. Maybe Jeremy put it up high because I asked him to bring me some ribbon this morning. And he brought me out a whole heap of other stuff. I thought, he brought me out a whole heap of lace. There's no ribbon in it. It wasn't. I'm going to try and do it with a piece of... You're not going to get the full effect if it's colourful like this, I don't think. Goodness me. Where is that box? Okay, just do the same fold thing. We need to just be able to pull that down properly and make it go in the right place. Don't we? Make it look good. If I've got to sit here all afternoon, I'll have to try this. Now, you're going to end up with one longer than the other, probably. Ah, that didn't work. Okay. This is sitting in front of me, right? See, that says there? That says ribbon, doesn't it? It's sitting in front of me. Goodness me. You want to be hoping that I get this correct now, because I've done it how many times? Don't know, but I'm hoping I get it right this time. Right, I need to clean the glue off my fingers. That'll help me a real lot. I've got no glue on my fingers. So a little pot of ribbon. Look at that. That's what I was after. Some ribbon. And it has to be a bit stiff. So you can see this is made out of the satin stuff. That one there is a bit of satin. These are a little bit thin. Here we are. Here's what we need, a bit of this. A bit nice. There's a nice one here. Probably do it, I hope. People that learn how to do these things can do them with anything. It doesn't really matter what they use. I've got stuff stuck to me. Okay, let's go with that again. Right. We'll do this yet again. So this will be about the 9th time proving it, or the 4th time, or whatever. I hope something works anyway for me. There might be enough left over on this to try and fold up another one. Right. So the softer stuff doesn't hold its shape very good, okay? That's what I'm telling you anyway, right? So I've got the longest tail, and I'm going to pull it like this between the fingers, and it should go down into a rose type looking thing. Look, we got it there now. Have we got it there now? We do. Probably not as the same as this one, because this one's been folded by hand. I know now how that one works too. I just realised that. Okay, so I do like that. That looks okay, doesn't it? It's a rose, it's a flower, it's some sort of decoration to put on your little bits, okay? This one here is a folded rose. Let me see. I was telling you the wrong thing, okay? And I will try and do this one. I don't know if I can. I can't remember how it went. You start off rolling it like this, okay? You've got to start off with a rolled bit. Turn it over first. Make it, this is coming to me as I go. So turn this over. Don't know why I'm doing it with my left hand. It's not going to work for me. You turn that over and you start rolling this bit here. Right, little tiny. You probably need to put some glue on there. Okay. And now you're going to fold this over that way and go around. Now there's a way to this. No, I know what I was doing back to front. Righto, come on. Now I know why I had it in that end. Because I'm going to put glue on. I'm going to have to. It's not going to work if I don't do it properly. Okay, we'll glue it down. We'll glue this bit down. So we roll it. Only thing is it takes a while for that glue to work, doesn't it? Put that behind there and go around. Okay. And put that around there and then go. Now you're taking it wrong. You're doing it the wrong way, Sonya. Oh, this was just so easy to do once. Okay, let's try this again. You know, we'll be here all day with this at this rate, won't we? Are we doing anything particular? We're supposed to be turning this over here and making that twist around like that. Stay and gluing it as we go to make it look like a rose, okay? Now, if you've turned off the video, I don't blame you one bit whatsoever. But if you're still with me, God bless you. It's all frayed undone, look at it. Okay. Now, this is called a rolled rose, I know that. I didn't get the centre very good, did I? And then you turn it around there. And then you go, I don't know which way you go. I've lost the plot. Back that way, maybe? Imagine if you're going to have to go through all this, you know, you're going to quit, aren't you? I reckon a bit of what's the name would have been better, put a bit of thread through that. It's fraying undone, something frightful, isn't it? Now, you people know me. Usually I don't have all this trouble. Well, it just depends, doesn't it? Okay, I've got to turn the heater off now. I've got myself worked up into a right state. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, breathe. Sonia, just breathe. Just relax. I don't want this to beat me. That can't be right. That can't be what's going to happen, surely. Now, we'll try it again. Fold it over like that and roll it really little for your centrepiece, okay? All right, then that's the middle. You got the middle? No? Where's that glue stick? Maybe it'll hold on to it. because that glue doesn't dry quick enough on the fabric, or I put too much on there and it takes too long for it to dry properly, and therefore it's all coming unstuck and I'm getting myself into a state here. You've got to be going along with me surely. One of my worst videos ever, I suppose this is going to be. Nearly got the middle right, haven't we? Now, what do you do now? Do you remember, Sonia? No, I don't. It's something like you fold that over and you go to the next bit. And you fold that over and you go to the next bit. But you're going to have to glue it as you go. There's just nothing else for it. You're just going to have to glue it as you go. Ah, dear. I have to go and have a look at the video on doing this. Isn't it terrible how your mind just won't, help you with these things? I'm going to put that in the 2 hard basket for a minute while I do the backs of these things, because I'm supposed to be putting things on the back of here, aren't I? That's not bad. It's actually still staying together, believe it or not, without even a stitch or a piece of a glue or anything on it. It's still stitching, it's staying together there. I'm going to put paper clips on them. That's real easy to do. I would say that about the rose too. Ah dear, what a day. I'm not having a very good day, am I? Oh well, I'm still here with you, so, and it's good for me, even if I can't get it too good, right? I still feel like I've achieved something when I turn them over. Got a piece of paper. So it's going to be too big to go on the back of there, you don't want that. Okay, so I'll put the smallest side to the inside, like that. And then I'll just put some glue on this. And stick it on the back. And then you can put them wherever you want to. See? Put them in your book. Put them in your journals. That's real easy, isn't it? I'm still thinking I want to have another go at that flower. I really do think so. Push that down on there. Put the ink on the small side. The glue, I mean, on the small side. Okay. There's plenty there. If it spreads all out for me, it should hold it all on, and it will when I press it down. If I push this over straight, it'd be a good idea too, wouldn't it? Okay. And do that again here. This one here. That on there, like so. Pretty cool, hey? Real easy, and then all you need to do is get yourself a piece of something, and that'll be, I know, I feel that I need something a little bit stiff so I can push it on there. Well, this isn't, but we're going to use it anyway. So there you go, you got these little, they look like ice creams, don't they? Look just like ice creams. I'll make sure I stick that bottom bit down that. They're off there, you. Come here. Stick this on there. Let's start again now. Put that on there. And this one. There you go. They look pretty cool, don't they? Look like ice creams. But they are really good then. You can put them on your journals. If you wanted to, I suppose you could even write on that, see, because they've got that spare bit there, so you could write a little bit in the note if that was in your journal, couldn't you? And it wouldn't matter if that's sat out there at the top of the journal, or you could put them on anything, put them on a card, put them on a present packet or something like that. That's really cool. I like that. I've got to make I've got to make a rose. Okay, right, let's try something that's not going to fray too much. We've got a minute or two, only a few, not many. Not many minutes left to have another go at this. Okay. That one there worked, a small one, didn't it? It went really well, actually. That other stuff there's stretchy, so that's not going to work. A lot of that stuff. Yeah, this is nice. We'll get a bit of this one. Let's see if we can do another one. It looks a bit like you could use it, you know. That one's coming undone further and further, but we're trying to do the rolled one, aren't we, anyway, not that. So Sonya made a mistake there. Okay, so we're going to roll this around the middle. Yes. Turn it over like that. Wish I could remember how this went. I'm going to have to give up on that. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I could not make you a rose. That's not mine. I didn't do that. That wasn't that clever. I've got part there of one. I've got part here of one that you fold. If I just sewed it up, it might have stayed there. Good size. This is obviously this bit of stuff here. Bit of ribbon. It's a good size. I just never see a video like this again. But you know what? I'm going to put it up because I think, I don't know for sure, but I've got a funny feeling that there'd be other people out there that struggle too with things. And I'm not editing because I don't. And, you know, you need to know. I mean, I've been doing this for a really long time, this sort of thing, and I am having a terrible time me trying to do this right. And that's not bad. I don't mind that. That's not too bad. He's not a bad rose at all. So what I would do then is get some, hang on to that bit, because that's a piece that you started off with. Might have to just cut it off a tiny bit so it's not in my way. And this bit here, and get myself a needle and cotton, which I hope I've got one already threaded up here so I can use. This is a bit thick, but it might do anyway. And hopefully we can capture this one. So you know it's not totally impossible. Okay. There's books on all this ribbon embroidery and that and stuff, you know, that and I have got some, and I will probably find how that rolled rose goes, because it is not hard. This one's a rolled one, the other one's a folded one. I don't know. The other one's a rolled one, this is folded, see? Now that looks pretty good, doesn't it? If we need to just get these little bits out of the way that's on the back here, you can turn this into a flower. Oh, whoops. I'll put a, there you go. The reason I kept going was because I knew that I could do it. I just didn't know how long it was going to take me, that's all. But he's not a bad one. So you give him a bit of a scooch and put him into position. And then you get yourself a piece of flour or a bit of something, put it in. What do we got here that we could use it on? This thing here is real easy to do. I just can't seem to get it to work for me today for some reason. That behind is not that good, is it, really? You need to put something else interesting behind it. I don't know. But doesn't it look like a flower now more than what it did before when I tried to do them? So if you can get yourself one that's it's not going to work because it's too bright. Oh, it's too bright. I probably need to get some more stuff from somewhere to try it out on. Yeah, that'll work if it wasn't that colour. Let's see if there's another colour one. Another colour one of them. A different colour, Sonya, you needed. A different colour. No, I don't. Goodness, we want to make this easy, do we? We don't want to make it. Now this here is not hard to make, I promise you it isn't. I just can't get it today. So thank you everybody for watching. I do think this turned out okay. You can tweak it in and push it about and make it, you know, a bit more, I don't know, flatter, but they're supposed to be its petals. You know, it's all in the imagination, isn't it? Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a good day. Stay safe and warm or cool or whichever it is. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.